1985 to do a retro movie review, and that is Weird Science. So, Elias, what made you choose this movie?
This was actually one that we impersonate, narrate quite a bit on the bus. There's a lot of scenes, especially, some of those scenes with Chet really ring awesome. The Boone's Hounds have returned, like all that stuff is so good. There's so many amazing characters. I mean, Bill Paxton, going back to young Bill Paxton, he was an asshole in this movie. Oh my God, he was the best of the best.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Animal he was.
Great villain.
It's funny we see a very young, fresh-faced Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. in this film as well.
Star-studded cast. Star-studded.
So an interesting fact about this movie, I'll start out right from the beginning, is that Anthony Michael Hall, Robert Russler, who was one of the bullies, and Judy Aronson were each killed by Jason, Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger, respectively, in individual movies. It's kind of a neat little fact.
Wow. Yeah, I'm glad the end of that sentence ended the way it did, because damn, it really started down a dark path for it. You really had me on the for a minute there. For real, bro. He was like, "Hey, I don't want to break up this good time we're having, but these 3 actors died." What? Oh,
yes, it was they were at a Comic-Con.
Hey, Will, lead with that next time, would you? Lead with the Michael Myers thing. Had an old man here sweating.
I think the funny thing about this movie is that it's really kind of like bird's eye view into what AI pretty much is today. Like way back then. Like they created this woman using basically they were feeding this computer all of this information and then created this woman out of basically nothing but information. And
it was a mix of scanners, an Apple computer, and lightning. Apparently you can make a girl.
And nudie magazines.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah. Vernon Wells played the biker. He played the same character in Mad Max, the movie. I don't know if you remember that or not, but he also played the lead bad guy in Commando as well. And I thought that the way they came together at the end, that end scene, I don't know. I always kind of tear up when she leaves, when they have to say goodbye. To me, it was a sad scene.
Yeah, I liked when the bikers were leaving and the one guy goes, if we keep this between us, that'd be great. I'd really hate to lose my teaching job.
Well, didn't that guy play he was like the bad guy in The Hills Have Eyes? And
he was also the singer in Midnight Oil.
Oh, was he? No, he wasn't. He was. He looks like my mind went to the principal in Motley Crue smoking in the boys' room.
Well, that
is him.
Okay, that is him.
Smoking in.
That is him. He went on to be a senator in Australia or something. No, different guy.
That was the Beds Are Burning guy. That's great.
Yeah.
Good pull.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
So what's your replay value on this for you?
I'm like, well, man, it's a once a year kind of thing. I got to pop it in just to get my fix. It's up there with Spaceballs, with The Lost Boys, with National Lampoons. One of my favorite lines. Good night, Russ. when he's trying to explain to his son, "Oh, that was just a waitress," and he's like, "That's great, Dad. You think Mom will believe it?"
He's your son.
Good night, Russ.
For whatever reason, I don't know why, my favorite line is in the bar scene where Fat says, "Explain it to him."
I'm trying to, man. I'm telling you the truth, man. It's for real, bro. I tell you, man. It's the plain truth, man.
I love that scene. She need me in the nuts.
He's broke my heart in two.
Who did you relate to the most?
I'd say Gary too, because, same thing. I tried to get my group of dudes together. We were a little bit of the odd men out, but we still kind of made our mark. And it was really a group of funny dudes that all knew how to dance. So we kind of, we were able to hang out and make people laugh, but at the same time we had a little bit of style, going to merry-go-round and Chess King, buying Zeke Havricis and Skids and all that kind of stuff.
Merry-go-round. Oh,
cross-color.
Merry-go-round. JW.
Yeah, back JW. Oh,
JW.
My God. You just threw me there, JW. I had lots of silk button-up shirts.
I had the outfit with the sequence on it, and I thought it looked great. And then I went to school. People were like, "Are you Michael Jackson? Like, what are you doing?"
No, you always bring an extra shirt, dude. I learned.
Oh,
that
I left.
lesson.
I looked for a reason to leave.
Yeah. You want to just go ahead and make sure that you got an extra joint in the backpack that everybody thought was fly last year. So you can pull that.
That's the type of you wear when you go to the club. You don't wear that when you go to school. Like, it just doesn't.
Nah.
You're like Shalimar.
Hey man, your shirt don't go with algebra. That don't go with algebra.
Can you tell him to change his shirt? I can't see.
Yeah.
So Elias, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Yeah, that shirt goes with Beastie Boys' License to Ill. That's not so much geography. and he needs to thank Bill Paxton and the rubber double barreled shotgun, the rubber shotgun, because you could tell it was rubber because when he went from head to head real fast, it kind of boinged a little. Boing, boing. But they made the perfect sound. The boom. That was great, dude. Oh, that was great.
Now, was Kelly LeBrock your thing back then?
Oh, Kelly, of course she was.
Yes.
Everybody's right.
Yeah, she was definitely up there. There and that and the chick from Lost Boys, the girl in Lost Boys. What is her name?
Jamie Gertz. She's still active.
Jamie Gertz.
Jamie Gertz, yeah. I believe
fine
she
ass
played...
Jamie Gertz, yes.
Yeah, like...
Fine ass Jamie. Hey, Jamie.
She was Uncle Robin in 16 Candles.
Jamie.
We'll make sure her rep gets a copy of this. So.
Yeah. We'll send it.
Yeah, please forward her my email. Her and Jamie Gertz was I mean Kelly LeBrock. She was smoking back then.
Kelly, I was a big Kelly LeBrock fan until she married Steven Seagal, and then I was like,
Hey, did you hear Steven Seagal's reggae song?
Wait, do tell.
Steven Seagal during the I want to say it was hard. Yes, it was Hard to Kill because that was against the Jamaicans.
Mm-hmm.
He must have befriended a Jamaican songwriter, producer of some type, and decided it was a good idea to drop a full-out reggae album where he says the word punani and all sorts of stuff.
Stop playing.
See, I'm about to make this. I'm literally going to be the Hannibal Buress of the Bill Cosby world, but for Steven Seagal, I'm going to be the one that blew the whistle on this. Hey, listen, people, listen to me. You're going to YouTube Steven Seagal reggae song.
Stop playing.
And Steven, I want a cut of these streams. You're about to get some publishing. I'm about to start churning your publishing funnels. I need a phone call from your management. You're gonna be number one on YouTube tomorrow. You're welcome.
If he hits, Steven. Does he get to open up for you?
You're welcome. I'll open up for Steven. No rain is from the hell out of.
Oh my God.
Started, bro.